Everything else, you see, everything else is confusion and it's undefined, and the plank is a defined road. So what happens is by us dancing on the plank, it demonstrates the joy that we have in being able to walk. So we're not just walking the plank. Walking the plank, what happens when you walk the plank? The pirates, you walk the plank. That's the end. But when we dance the plank, that means we're dancing through a clear path to our bright and beneficial future. So that's what the dancing the plank is.
Yes.
Okay? All right, thank you for that question.
Any more questions for the Pinkster King? Here today, crowned and can answer questions with the wisdom of the ancestors. Questions or comments?
Would you tell us about how you became a chief and where you're a chief?
Ooh, how much time do you have?
I can stay.
How did I become a chief? Okay, let's do the short narrative. I was born in Brooklyn. And as a child, I knew nothing about Africa. And the things about Africa that I saw, I did not want to identify with because they were negative and they were uncivilized and they were unintelligent. I was given a drum. And in order for me to learn how to play the drum, I had to study traditions. And there were no traditions in this country that I could study to learn about the drum. So I had to look to other places in the diaspora to learn how to play the drum. Once I learned how to play the drum, because the drum is not just music, it's language. And once I learned the language of the drum, I wanted to speak my language from here. So I learned how to speak my language on the drum. And as I studied, I grew. And as I grew, I evolved. And then people noticed what I was doing. Elders noticed what I was doing. And fast forward, I was invited by the chiefs in the town of Osogbo in Nigeria to come to Nigeria to receive a chieftaincy title in recognition for the work that I had done playing the drum. I have a long career, which I'm not going to go into, but everything about my life was centered around playing the drum. As a professional, as an educator, as a scholar, it is all centered around the African drum. So it's not just something that you bang on. It's not just something that you beat. It's not just something that you just play music. The drum has been my vehicle and my conduit to my evolution and my growth. And the chieftaincy title is recognition of the fact that I was able to walk that road, dance that plank, to the point that people in Africa recognized a descendant of Africa who had regained and reclaimed the identity of my heritage.
Ashe. Asheo.
Thank you.
So now, let the celebration begin. Happy Pinkster Day!